Dave, just journaling, doing well. Been 3 days without a cigarette, so I've been doing good on that. And then basically, my body's like, "You keep smoking, we're fine with that, but we're not going much further." So I basically quit. My breathing's getting better, but it's a little struggle. So I 3 days without a cigarette, and I've been doing really good with it. But I've had awakening basically. Is nobody can steal my peace if I don't give them the keys. And where I live, it's annoying, but I've learned to be fine with that because if it wasn't for where I live, I wouldn't become the person I'm becoming. I love myself. I actually high five myself in the mirror every day. Like, you're doing well. Keep up the good work, and that's helping too. And I get in arguments with the universe, and I basically apologize and say I know I need to go through what I'm going through to become the person I'm meant to become. So it makes changes. I'm learning changing the wording on things makes a difference too in how I see things because our mind don't know really fake from real. So basically, I'm learning I can trick my mind in that, and I know I'm doing better. I've actually became a long way in the last few days, and I really after the winters go over, I'm gonna go out and hang out in the back where I live and hang out by the trees and all that and be one with the nature. And I'm learning that I can be fine anywhere if it's all mindset. And I'm learning, I had a little blip in the screen a little bit ago. I got a little nervous, and I'm learning don't feed into the body feelings that I feel like. I feel like anxiety right now, and I don't know why the body's feeling that. So I'm letting it do its cycle and go work through it, and basically, because I feel anxiety in different places or whatever not, but I'm learning not to feed into it because there's nothing going on, and I'm learning basically I have with anybody, not just me in general, that we make our worst problem we make in our head doesn't happen in reality. We live more victims in our own brain than reality. So I'm learning to basically, I don't really feed it in negativity anymore because I'm changing my wording so I don't see anything as negativity because everything's to grow and learn and get better and stronger. And if we take everything as a lesson, we're going to get better and stronger and be open minded. And I'm learning to take suggestions now in the last few days of my awakening, or whatever you want to call it, is that basically I used to just people tell me try this. I was like, yeah, you just yell them to death and never do it. And now I'm taking suggestions and now I'm actually learning how to cook. Somebody gave me pots and pans for my new wave, and I'm actually just taking things and cooking with it, and learning how to cook because I don't want to use the microwave anymore because I know that's not the healthiest thing. So I'm learning, teaching myself how to cook. I just grab things, throw it together, and if it tastes good, it tastes good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just won't make it next time. So I'm just taking things and just going with it. And I'm taking suggestions. Like somebody asked me to do something, I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll do it later because I'm not seeing this person till Saturday. So I was like, I'll do it. I got time to do it. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So I'm learning to work with people, not against people. And I'm learning wisdom is good, but if we're not using it, not it's not wisdom if we're not using what we're learning. And I'm using to take what I'm learning to use it. And sometimes I learn also if people don't want it, they're not going to use it. So there's no sense offering what you know to people that if they're not going to use it. So I'm learning just basically if people want to hear it, I'll let them know. If they don't use it, that's them. If they do, they do. So I'm always trying to learn new things about everything. But now I'm learning to put it in play too because there's no sense of learning it if I'm not going to put it in play. So I'm learning to put things in play, and that helps too. So, and doing this for YouTube helps me too. But I hope it helps other people. If it does, it does. It does. It doesn't. But I hope it does. But it helps me get out of my own head. And sometimes I realize things by doing this. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that before. So it helps me get better. So every little bit, and one thing I'm learning, every step forward and backwards, if we're choosing to learn from it, it's all growth. It's to grow from. And if you're not failing, I'm not learning. So I'm learning if I fail, oh well, try a different way, or don't do it that way, do it this way. And if it doesn't fail, try it a different way. So, and the one thing I'm learning where I may want to be, it might not be where the universe wants me. So I'm learning to take life as a dance, just dance with it. Where I want to be, that might not be where I'm supposed to be. So I'm learning just dance life. Life is like moments. I learned in some of my positive audiobooks. And if and I'm learning to be in the moment, and that helps too. Because I like when I used to talk to people, I'd be always overthinking, like, should I say this? Should I say that? Should I? And now I'm in the conversation, like doing this. I'm just in the conversation with whoever's listening, and just being in the moment. It actually changed things, and I realized I don't overthink anything anymore in the last few days. I'm just going with it. And I try not to multitask as much as I used to. I try to be in the moment, and I'm learning I can do things. And one thing I did, I have a lot of debt, and I'm put a date that I got to get things done. If I don't, then I got to do this, this, and this. So I'm learning to put a deadline on when I have to do things to get things done, and that helps. And I have calendars that I put things on that I do, like pay bills and stuff like that. It keeps me knowing that I paid the bill, but I don't know which bill was paid that day. So that helps me too. And one thing I'm learning, not to focus on what I can't remember, just be grateful for what I can remember. Because that's one thing I used to complain is I couldn't remember much. But I'm learning the more I focus on negativity, that's the more that's going to be. If I focus on the positivity, that's going to be more of what I see. And one thing I do that actually changed everything is I meditate and I work on a gratitude list. 3 things that I'm grateful for, and I'm going to get more into detail into that when I do it more. Is what I'm grateful for. Be more detailed why I'm grateful for that in that moment, and and that's what made me become what I'm becoming. Is I'm realizing there's more to be grateful for than not be grateful for. It could be something simple. I had a good coffee that day, or the sun, or it could be anything. And I realized there's a lot to be grateful for than negativity. And negativity is not needed. And one thing I'm learning, even people treat me like mean, I always am about 100% of the time always nice because somebody might have needed that nice thing at that time. And I might not know that, but they did. They're like, oh, I'm glad that guy said that. So I'm learning to be nice regardless because somebody may need it that I didn't know. And sometimes, even if I help somebody and I don't know it, as long as I help somebody, that's fine. Because I like helping people, but sometimes we don't know if we do or don't. It's not up to us to make the decision if we help somebody or not. It's up to them if they got something out of what we said or did or whatever. So it's basically up to them, and we may never know if we help people. And that's one thing I'm learning. People's helped me tremendously that they've never known, and my brother helps me more than anybody. And I'm grateful for that. I've learned to be grateful for anything and everything. And one thing I learned, if I didn't go through what I went through in life, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I'm grateful for that because every day I'm taking to learn from. And I'm always watching positive videos. I do watch negative videos. Sometimes you need, but I'm learning there's needed drama and not unneeded drama. And I'm learning just to walk away from the unneeded drama and don't even worry about it. Just walk away. If people are acting like whatever, be fine with that. But I'm grateful for people that treat me like crap because it's making me become the person I am today. Is that I love myself because I would have never been where I've been if I didn't go through what I went through. So I'm learning always to be grateful for anything and everything because it makes me a better person, or even just makes me like myself even more. So I'm learning that any negative is a good thing because I'm growing from it. So in the smoking, I have a choice to smoke or not. And I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm done smoking because I don't. My body's like, you want to smoke? We're fine with that. You don't want to smoke? We're fine with that. But we're not going much further if you keep smoking. So I got that out of my body. I'm like, yeah, it's time to start. And that's what I learned today too, is to listen to my body. What my body says, do it. Like if it says it's hungry, that'll make something to eat. And I'm learning to cook before I'm starving so I don't burn everything. So that's my problem. I wait until I'm so hungry, I just burn everything because I can't wait. So I'm learning to cook when I start to feel hungry, and I never know what I'm eating. So I just, like I said, I just got into cooking, and I'm trying to get away from the microwave. So basically, I just made this to rant, I guess, or whatever. But I've come a long way, and I'm learning every negativity is a positive if we take it that way. Because we can grow from positivity or negativity is a growth either way. It's up to us how we choose to use it. If we choose to use it as a negativity, then it's going to be negative. We use it as a positive, it's positive. And one thing I'm learning is its mindset. And I've actually learned so much from positive feedback, from videos I've watched. Positive audiobooks are a big game changer for me. Like Mind Hacking Happiness, I've listened to that a few times. I listen to it now. Mind Hacking Happiness. The Courage to Be Disliked. And the one I really like is The Man Searching for a Meaning. So, but if anybody gets anything out of this, I hope they do. If they did, that's good. If you like it, give it a like. Thank you. Bye.